The year of fruition manifestation. I thank you for 2025 for those of you that were supportive of me, who loved me, and just gave me the energy to continue to do what I'm doing. I'm hoping that you are seeing that thumbnail up there because we are going to talk about the capturing of another president from another country that had absolutely nothing to do with us. And what I mean by that is, yes, they have been having challenges with him for years. Why now are we deciding that we're going to interfere with another country, yet another country? Initially, it was about democracy. It was also about the smugs that were being distributed, created, and made, manufactured for the distribution to be given to the United States and the citizens of the United States. While I push back to that claim because Afghanistan produces over 90% of cocaine in the world, for the world. China provides the fentanyl um, with over 11 kilograms sold between 2016 and 2022, 23. Um, Thailand, they have shown an increase in their opium cultivation. So there are other countries that are having smug issues as well, and yet no one is saying anything about them, or we're going over there to capture and invade their country. We have to ask ourselves, why is it that we are selecting Venezuela? We have to also ask ourselves kind of, why do we also invade a Nigeria who's been having those types of challenges with militant groups for at least 15, 20 years? Why now did they decide, the United States, when I say they, decided to bomb um, Nigeria? Those two countries have a vast amount of oil that they have as their natural, and other minerals as natural resources. So that's one of the factors that we need to consider. We also need to consider our history of in Iraq, where we lied and said that that country had weapons of mass destruction, and they did not. It was just a ploy to get us in there to invade and occupy oil. And we're still occupying their oil. That's why they are looking the way that they are looking, and they have not improved as much as they could have, considering the fact they have true natural petroleum, which is very expensive, as you all know. So I wanted to come on because I was banned from another platform for nothing, absolutely nothing. The person said the truth and they didn't want to hear it. So they banned me for 14 days. So I figured I'd come over here and talk about talk about basically what has happened in the last 48 hours, 72 hours, where the United States justified literally going to another country and capturing someone they claim to be a threat to the people, to their people, who claim to also have smug smugs, and they were coming in to help the citizens of that country. And again, my question would be, well, what about the citizens of Colombia, where they've actually had a growth in their cocaine production as of October 18th, 2024? What about Afghanistan, who produces over 90% of opium for the world? That's taken from news.un.org? What about China, who's been providing fentanyl to the United States since 2016 through 2023? They sold and imported over 11 kilograms of fentanyl. And this is taken from ice.gov, so you can look it up yourself. So why aren't we invading those countries if it's all about protecting the citizens from those that cause harm? These are the questions we need to be asking ourselves, along with the fact that why now are we asking these questions? Hello, thank you, Monty, for coming in. Alexander Porras for coming in, and we're just kind of thank you so much. I appreciate you liking my videos. I appreciate the support, and in 2026 I'm going to be doing more of that because you all have been very extremely patient with me kicking out content. But we're talking and I'll share on my other my Patreon that basically we're talking two accidents, surgery, and a lot of other hiccups. This is life, really, right? Life has been lifing, so that's prevented me from putting out the content as much as I had wanted to. But thank goodness and thank the Creator and you all again for your energy. That now I'm in a peaceful place where I can actually be creative and get some things done, and actually come on here and talk with you all about the different events that's going on. Uh, Hey, was that Red Rats 4000? Thank you so much for coming in. Alexander, I want to learn more too. And I want you to make sure that add your comments, share and subscribe, because each one teach one. It's really one's fear us, they fear one us. They fear a collective revolution in love and being able to share information with each other, different knowledge that some of us didn't know, we're not supposed to know, we weren't taught, and things of that nature, and finding out that we have more in common than we have that are different. And that's what they are afraid of. So, again, I thank you for coming on and sharing that. And I'm hoping, because, and people will tell you I'm not naive, but I do tend to uh, uh, weigh on the side of giving someone the benefit of the doubt. So I would hope that what you're saying is sincere and you're not trolling, because, that only affects you. It doesn't really hurt me. So I hope that you're sincere in your follow and your shares and things of that nature. Uh, but at any rate, I was coming on to really talk about, how we should be feeling as a country when we've had experiences like in Iraq, or like the Iran Contra deal, to where we went into other countries and we literally invaded countries without justification because we wanted their resources, and we left those countries in shambles. And this is what my concern is with Venezuela. Right now, they say that the Venezuelan citizens are happy that Arturo was captured. And, you know, when Gaddafi was captured uh, in Libya years ago, there was a narrative that the Libyans were excited that he was gone. Well, we come to find out that actually was not true. There were more people that were saddened with Gaddafi because of the fact that he did provide free health care. He did provide free housing. You know, uh, he basically promoted marriages and having children and things of that nature. So this is kind of what my question would be with Maduro. He all of a sudden, now he needs to go. Why now? And it's because there is a deflection in what's really going on with these Epstein files. And so, less can 100 people beat 100 gorillas? I'm not sure. I'm neither one, but um, again, I hope you're not a troll because Alexander, there's really no need to be. Yeah, okay, you're done for today. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and I guess contributing or being distractive. I'm not really sure. Who knows? But for me, I came on to meet my regulations, first of all, because I'm definitely going to get this thing monetized, but also to address uh, some of the current events that are going on today, along with Pam Bundy, along with Pete Hegseth, uh, uh, Dan Mangino, um, Cash Patel. There are so many hiccups in this administration that you all need to be aware of how they affect your day to day. And and it may not affect you right now, but I assure you, give it time and it will. Cash Patel in particular, he doesn't realize that it's like he doesn't realize he's Indian. He thinks that the fact that he's loyal to the president at this time, it basically is going to allow him a pass. Well, respectfully, Cash, you won't get that pass. You keep messing up the way you are, and they're not really even going to care. Have a good one, Alexander Porras. And again, happy 2026. I wish you and your family nothing but success for this year and going forward. Well, yes, I will talk a lot, Zen, because it's my channel and I have the right to talk a lot. So you can go and go somewhere else if you're not happy with me talking a lot. Usually that's what a live YouTube is about, unless you don't know what that means. And that's okay too. But would you like to talk? Would you like for me to connect my StreamYard so that you can come up and talk? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. You would rather kind of do insults down in the comment section for whatever reason. But again, uh, 2026 is about learning, growing together from an organic perspective. So, yeah, I'm going to have those times where I sound boring. Um, you don't want to hear the content because sometimes it's too true. Yeah, not insulting. I'm not sure if that's an insult or not. But what am I supposed to do when you come onto my live if I'm not supposed to talk? Just asking if you smoke. Yeah, well, I'm asking a question. Would you answer that in the comment, Zen? If I'm not supposed to talk on my own live, share with me what did you think it was going to be? Because some people have gaming channels and um, they have what is it, ASMR, the sound channels. Is that what you were thinking it would be? Because some say I have a soothing voice. Uh, let's see. Please, can you answer a question for me just before I leave? What kind of question? If it's within reason, of course, Alexander. Don't be rude. Don't be crude. Okay. Be respectful. What's the question? Something. Or you seem like you would be good friends with nature. Yes, I am. I do love nature. I don't have a problem with saying that. Uh, they're basically God's winks to us, and if we take the time to really appreciate who we are and whose we are, then we'll realize that sometimes the answers are coming from nature when we're meditating. So, yeah, I am do some nature streams. Interesting because I actually had um, been looking at content regarding that, Zen. So I mean, I don't know. That's something to think about. For you to say that, it may be confirmation. because I'm actually doing some light language as well. I'm kind of into that kind of stuff too, because it kind of helps us learn how to heal. So I don't know. We'll look into that. I'm actually writing it down because you may be confirmation for all I know. Now, I've also been told that because I do some meditation and kind of like some inspirational quotes and stuff like that. So I'm kind of toying with that as well because again of the experience that I've had, personally and professionally, especially spiritually. So that's interesting. My platform is really about the improvement of human and race relations and kind of understanding we have more things in common than different, and having sometimes those difficult conversations about sensitive subjects so that we all can be comfortable and have a revolution in love going forward, because that's going to break our matrix. So that's kind of where, my platform, ones fear us, they fear one us. Being able to, not have a chip on our shoulders, being able to have discussions at any time about anything, and it being okay because we're being respectful and we're coming together to learn and to grow. So that's kind of, I hope you have a great day as well, Alexander. And again, thank you so much for the love and thank you for the support. I saw that in the chat, and I appreciate it completely so much. So yeah, just kind of talking about what's going on with current events with Maduro. Also, the Epstein files, also Pam Bundy, Cash Patel, Christy Nome, Homeland Security. Like, did you know that they are responsible for sending over 200 Venezuelans to El Salvador to be basically abused and misused in a prison called CCOT. We gave them, the United States, when I say we gave them over $3 million, and we released M13 gang members to them they were convicted here, to them in exchange for them to take those Venezuelans and abuse and misuse them on CCOT. And if you don't believe me, go in Google or put in your key search 60-minute CCOT, CECOT, and you will see what I'm referring to. Do you smoke, Za? It has something to do with nature. You know, sure. Put me send me a cash app, and I'll go to the dispensary and I'll get me some. How about that? That would be great for 2026. Zen, thank you. I should put that down there, but I don't usually go there with asking and things of that nature. But that's what you said, so uh, yeah, send it on over. Send it on over. Let's see, $ KYKYTHE, D as in dog, D as in dog. Yeah, send it on over. Then I'll get some, and then I'll tell you about nature. As a matter of fact, I'll do a stream where I'm in nature. I'll get off of and then do the stream live, and you'll see me feeling elevated, and I'll yeah, show you that your money was very much worth it. Just saying. So yeah, getting back to the invasion and getting back to Maduro, and basically saying to those of you who believe that what we did was justified, you have to understand that that is not what the founding fathers represented when they first came here. It was, you're better than those brain rot kids. Well, I don't know what a brain rot kid is, but it's nice to know I'm better than kids because I'm an adult. So that's a good thing, Alexander. But getting back to the conversation, that there's so many things that are distracting us because um, our president doesn't want to acknowledge that he had an inappropriate friendship with a person who uh, was not the most. He didn't have the best moral compass. How about that? That's the best way I can put it. And it's coming out that he also haven't hasn't had the best track record either. And I'm wondering when that comes out the way that as it's coming out, how it's affecting MAGA supporters, and they don't seem to really care. And that does and should be concerning to us that they don't really care. Because if you don't care about, someone who's representing all of us and lying as he's doing it so that he can get money, because that's really what it is. Um, there's something that we need to investigate with that, and that's just, oh, Mary had a little lamb, right? Uh, uh, uh. So that's kind of, let's see, 21. That's not bad. You make me have confidence. Well, good, Alexander. Why would you not have confidence in yourself? You know what I'm saying? If anybody, you need to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? You feel me? That's a good thing. Dance party? Oh, you at a dance party? Is that what you're saying? To have confidence at a dance party? Can you dance? I be trying. In my mind, I be dancing it hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I be dancing hard. Now around other people, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I catch the little rhythm, and sometimes I don't. So you ain't by yourself. You just get in there like you know what you're doing. And sometimes that music will hit you. They can't tell you nothing. I'm just trying to say, you be you. You know what I'm saying? You be you, and people will gravitate. That's the one thing I can say. You be you, and people will gravitate to you and love you. Your tribe will. They'll want to support you like I am. I don't even know you, but I'm telling you, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. Yeah. So oh wow, you were over there doing your thing, and you took the time to even come and listen to me. That's what's up. I appreciate that. I wish you could come listen to my lives on the other platform, but they banned me, and I ain't even do anything. I think because I was being too nice. It's just me, or did everyone just leave? Yeah, it seemed like they left because my energy is one. How can I say this? Um, I'm too laid back sometimes, and I just kind of go with the flow, and I'm not really controversial and things like that. So, again, my platform is not going to be for everybody, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that because it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be at all. So that's how I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So again, I thank you for chiming in and coming and spending some of your time with me, even on your way to the dance party, or if you've gone, whatever the case may be. That was really cool of you to give me a little bit of your time. Stop by because I'm working on some information on our, hold on our main people in our country. Are you from? Oh, happy belated born day, Alexander. How many years young are you? And are you in the United States? Answer those two for me. How old were you on your for your born day, and are you in the United States? No, I'm not coming over there. Are you still there, Alexander? No. Yes. No. Maybe so. You turned 9. Now, see, now you're trolling me. You had me until you say you turned 9. Because if you turned 9, you shouldn't be up in here because I made my live 18 or older. Now, stop playing with me. Don't do that. Now, how old are you for real? Hmm? How old are you for real? I'm in the United States. Okay, how old are you? See what I'm saying? You're writing too neat to be in your, let's see, your comprehension is too well to be nine. I work with children and families, so for I don't know how long. So there's no way that you can be nine. So I'm gonna ask you again, how how old are you, Alexander? I know, yeah, I hope you are still here, but how old are you? It's kind of late. You should be in the bed or something, ain't it? Because if you're nine, you should have school tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? See how it's not adding up? What you're saying to me? I actually actively listen. I'm one of those people, Alexander. I actively listen. Most people don't, but I do. Oh, sorry. Something came on in the background. My bad. So, how long are you going to be at the dance party? As a matter of fact, how can you be at a dance party when you're only nine? See how things are just not adding up? It's just not adding up. You're telling the truth. You're at age nine and you're at a dance party and you have school tomorrow. How does that add up? You mean maybe you were trying to say you're 29? You want to say you're 29? I'll give you a chance. I'll go back to you. So, how old are you? Thank you all for coming in and checking in. And I see some in and out. And basically, what we're doing, I kind of woke up early. I couldn't go back to bed. Actually, you said you were at a dance party. So, keep it up now. Which one are you in? But anyway, the people that are coming in, we were basically, well, I was basically speaking of the, uh, the recent capture of a President Maduro, and the fact that we claimed that we were going in there because of the narcotics that they were bringing into the country. And my question to pose to those MAGA supporters, along with the administration, is the fact that China provides the United States with um, over has given the has contributed to the United States over 11 kilograms of um, fentanyl since 2016 and 2023. But we're not going over there and getting Xi Jinping, right? And why is that? Why are we not going over there and doing the same thing with him? If it's a war on schmugs, also Colombia increased their production of cocaine by 10%. That is 253 kilos that they have contributed, right? So why haven't we gone over there and gotten them, right? Or Afghanistan. Your president was one that he, if I'm not mistaken, got the troops out of Afghanistan. And yet Afghanistan is the one country that produces over 90% of the cocaine for the world. Excuse me, opium for the world. And yet we're not going over there and doing anything with them. If anything, we released them or released ourselves and the troops that were there and decided to, you know, let basically leave them in their own demise, as we always do. That's kind of what we do. We mess up a country, and then when they don't benefit us anymore, we abandon them. Right. Well, so that's kind of again where I was coming from and discussing, and that's why I opened up this live. And the fact that unfortunately I have been banned from another social media platform that really really is sucky, but it is what it is. And yeah, so let's see. It's been 29. So I'm trying to. I got just. I literally have to do this thing for I don't know how many hours. So maybe if I do uh, 30 more minutes. Yeah, that's what you said. You did say that you were at a dance party. Yeah, like I said, I actively listen, believe it or not, and that's exactly what you said. And so if you're nine, you're supposed to be, getting ready for school. Not supposed to be at a dance party. Am I confusing because if I'm rude, then no, you're not confusing me, sweetie. You're saying that you're 9 years old, and then you're saying you're at a dance party, and then you say you're just waking up and you weren't familiar with what time it is. So there are some conflicting statements in your story, in your narrative. So if anything, you may be confusing yourself. But no, you're not confusing me. I assure you of that. I'm just listening and able to repeat what you had said to me, and just simply asking if you were a troll. You can go head on and do your thing because there's no need to be a troll with what I'm doing because I'm not really harming anybody. Just talking about the current events and how that's affecting or how it can affect, I should say, our day to day. Again, ones fear us, they fear one us, they fear us not being able to have decent conversations with people that are that look different. I'm really not a good texter. I think you're doing what you're doing, and there you go. We'll leave it at that. But just know that everything is not going together if you're 9 years old. That's all. That was the whole premise that I was saying. Let's just be real about it. Because, yeah, no. Oh, here we go. 19 and 29. That's what I was saying. Now we cooking with some Crystal Alexander. Because again, I actively listened and it just wasn't adding up what you were saying. And now you're at a dance party. That makes sense too. That's what I'm talking about. Break it down. Let's see. I am not, and that's what you had said though, when you first came up. Look at your own thing because you kind of scrolled up and said just that you were at a dance party and you were 9 years old. And it was like, no, that's not how that works. So 2026 has been and is and will be uh, one of the best days, the best years of my life, thanks to me being able to turn pain into purpose. And we'll talk about that a little bit later as well. I just want to thank you, Alexander, for coming in and sharing some energy with me, sharing some time with me and space. And I am going to I did 30 minutes. So, look, that's good for me. I think I'm going to go to another. What am I? Hold on for a sec. Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. I think I'm going to go to another channel or another platform and spend a little time over there. And then we'll go from there. Mm, mm. It's hurt my throat. All right. I had to go now. I had to go now. Hope the other people come to. Thank you, Alexander. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That really does.